Hello guys and welcome to a new news episode. As you can see, it is already kind of dark here because I'm streaming this a little bit late. But no matter, you can still see what we're going through easily. So, first thing we're going to talk about is this GoFest Skill Challenge Guide. So this is everything you need to know about the current event that is going on. So as you know, Ducklet is now into the game. Flying Pikachu is released. Flying Pikachu photo bombs. So every day you can do 5 photo bombs to get a Flying Pikachu, 5 Flying Pikachus. So over 6 days, that is 30 attempts at the Flying Pikachu for you to get a shiny. Or a good IV if you want that. So definitely do those, because unlike Smeargle, you will always get them on the first photo bomb. So you really need to do only 5 Snapchats per day to get all of the 5 Pikachus. So it's easy, so go ahead and do that. Release of shiny pidove. Yes. Now Ho-Oh is now here. Ho-Oh is not the only raid that is in on the gyms. Zekrom is still in raids as well. So make sure to keep that in mind. And then the party hats. So I assumed wrong. I thought they were going to add new party hats, but instead they are just recycling old party hats that we already had. So Bulbasaur, Charmander and Squirtle are the party hats that are in raids, but also in the wild. And yeah, this is the second chance to try and get a shiny there. It cannot evolve, so don't get your hopes up to get a shiny Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur with a party hat, so you can evolve that all the way. You cannot do that. Keep that in mind. We can see here the challenges. The GoFest Skill Challenge. So this is a challenge that you need to do. Then we're talking about the first 3, these 3, to try and unlock a Pokemon for GoFest. Remember, let's see if they are showing it here. No. I'm gonna go here for a moment. Let's see now. Let's see now. Yeah, so this is a challenge that if you if 1 million trainers of each team complete that challenge, then we will unlock these Pokemon. So we can see for Team Instinct it is Chameko, for Team Mystic it is Alomomola, and for Team Vader it is Chance that will be unlocked for the GoFest. And then this is the GoFest Elite Challenge. There's really no rewards for that except for these balls and this little bit of XP and Stardust. We'll have to see at the end of the event if this GoFest Elite Skill Challenge will show up in your special challenges list or not, because that would make it nice. It would be a nice addition if that shows up in your special research list. So as you can see, the 3 researches are quite straightforward to do. It's just a lot of catching. You do need to catch 100 Pokemon in total to complete these 3 tasks. But if you are a daily player, then I'm sure it's not going to be a problem over 6 days. The Elite Skill Challenge is a bit more tricky. Still, catching 100 Pokemon is not that difficult. Catch 25 different species. So I got confused first there. I thought 25 different type of species, but it's not about types. It's just about Pokemon families. So if you have pidove, that is one Pokemon family species, and then you have Rattata, that's different. So it's not that difficult to get 25 different species there. Making 50 excellent throws though, that could be challenging for some people. I will say this: if you are in a region where you can do a lot of raids, and you can do the Ho-Oh raids, then you can definitely get easy excellence on the Ho-Oh raids. So if you're able to do, well, even with 6 Ho-Oh raids and then a couple of excellence outside of that, it's possible to get it done. I would also say that if you're trying to make excellent throws on wild Pokemon, I would advise to use Nana Berries. So whenever you find a Pokemon that you think you can hit an easy excellent on, give it a Nana Berry so it cannot move, position yourself well for it, and then hit the excellent. But again, the rewards are not that great, so you could decide to skip the Elite Skill Challenge. Field research. So we got some Stardust quest. Send a gift will give you a Hoppip, which cannot be shiny. It's really not that interesting. Hatch an egg will give you a Swablu. Yeah. And catch 2 Pokemon Weather Boost will give you Murkrow or Natu. I believe Alolan Geodude can also come out of that? Or is it for 3? Catch 3 Pokemon Weather Boost. I don't know, you have to catch 5 Pokemon Weather Boost is either the Poliwag or Vulpix. And then there was a new quest for Alolan Geodude. I think it was catch 2 Pokemon Weather Boost, could be 3. But now we got Murkrow and Natu for catch 2 Pokemon Weather Boost. Use 4 berries to help catch Pokemon gives you pidove or Pidgey. So pidove is a new shiny. And Pidgey, well, who wouldn't want to have a shiny Pidgey, guys? Everybody would want that, of course. And here we can see that indeed the 3 starters from Kanto are in the raids, tier 1 with a hat, so it's easy to solo. Pikachu is also in the raid. And then if you are looking for more interesting raids, then Alolan Raichu is still in tier 3. You could take your chances at an Aerodactyl. It is a 1 in 60 chance for a shiny, so decent odds. Yeah, tier 4. Tyranitar, if you're a new trainer and you don't have a good Tyranitar army yet, Tyranitar is a great Pokemon. And yeah, that's it basically. Sacrum and Ho-Oh both in raids. Okay, so let me go to this picture here. So these are the boosted spawns. 3 starters, Pikachu. Pidgey is boosted with a shiny possibility, so that's nice. Yeah, Spearow is really not interesting at the moment. Zubat is interesting because there haven't been that many events where it is easy to get a shiny Zubat, so it's definitely nice to see more spawns of those. We've got Lediba, Yanma. Skarmory is spawning quite a bit, and remember that it is a 1 in 60 chance, so you have a good possibility here to get yourself a shiny Skarmory. Furthermore, you also have a good opportunity to get a good Skarmory for the PvP, or you could combine it, it would be even better. Then we got Wingull, Swablu, Drifloon. I think Drifloon is an interesting shiny, but that might be because I only got 1 shiny out of like 2,800 checks, so I'm eager to get that second one finally. Pidove, of course, interesting, a new shiny, and Ducklet. Here we can see the new shiny forms, what they look like. The Ducklet and the Swanna, the new Pokemon, Flying Pikachu. Another confirmation that indeed you can get Flying Pikachu from your photobombs. And let's move on. Let's go to Niantic support here. We're going to see what they have to say. So there's been another maintenance on the Go Battle League. As you can see here, we apologize for the late notice. They were a bit late indeed. Again, it was around 3 hours and then fixed. What else do they have? I thought they had more. As part of Niantic's social and online status indicator has been added to your friend list in the latest update. Currently, this status is only visible to you, but more controls and visibility to this feature are coming soon. To learn more, go here. Okay, we're gonna look at this blog here. I feel like I have already seen this. I definitely remember this picture. Have they some extra information in the back here, maybe? Rebuilding communities. Well, I'm sorry guys, this article is not looking too interesting. So you can read it yourself if you want, but I am moving on. Pokeminers then. What information has Pokeminers found? Rocket Incident Balloon. The balloon has arrived. This is what it's going to look like. And here we have more information about the rocket balloons. I'm going to go through that. With the balloon added and the characters added just now, we are getting closer and closer to a balloon invasion. Could we see something before Go Fast? Who knows? At the time of this posting, those links don't appear to be live. Update. Zubat and Pidgey just had their buddy distance changed to 5 km instead of 1 km. Which doesn't make any sense, because I believe that they also stated, pokeminers. Let me go to the comment section here. Yeah, it's odd because their evolutions didn't even get the update, which means that you have to walk 5 kilometers for a Pidgey, but only 1 for a Pidgeotto. So that clearly that's a mistake. Kind of a troll action from Niantic, honestly. What can we see here? Grunt B female and Grunt B male. So there's just more code to how these are going to look like. Grunt title, yes. Really not much to talk about further. Only that there's keeps on coming more data for the Team Go Rocket grunts and the balloon. And clearly an event is developing for Team Go Rocket. We have an assist update, more clothes. I think these clothes look nice. I hope they're going to be free. I would definitely like to wear that shirt as an avatar. Okay, some expected text updates for Ghastly. We got Ghastly quests, special research for $1 is coming again. There's also coming a community box, which will probably cost around 1280 coins. You will get a few items, and then you get an elite Vestiam. And the worth of that Vestiam is then going to be around $10, I believe, based on the items in the box and the cost. Yeah, so that's going to be the same most likely, and I still think it's overpriced, it's too expensive. But hey, if you got the money and you're really involved in PvP, then why not, right? Because it is fun to get the elite, the legacy movesets for PvP Pokemon. You know, you get some people who are getting a triple legacy seeking moveset. It's fun. I get it. New quest, Ghastly research, and yeah, Samsung clothing, generic season events, the Pikachu souvenirs. Cool things to note. Willow has a buddy. Canonically, Deerling might come soon. Okay, that is somebody's opinion. Not sure what he is referencing to. Maybe you do. Okay, what else do we have to talk about? We're gonna go to the official Pokemon Go Twitter site. Update from Professor Willow. And we're gonna read that here. I think I need to go all the way to the bottom here. Condela stormed into my lab today and threw crumbled scraps of paper on my desk. As I opened them up, she shouted, "I was training my ponytail out in the field and found these scraps of paper. At first I thought they were trash, and after seeing who they belonged to, turned out I was right." She then stomped off. I glanced down at the piece of paper and saw a figure that looked very much like a Team Go Rocket grunt. On the back there were detailed notes from a previous battle that, coupled with Condela's reaction, led me to believe that this belongs to the Team Go Rocket leader Arlo. I know it was a shock for Condela to discover that her old friend was working for Team Go Rocket. It seems she is still feeling the pain of that betrayal. I'll have to check in on her later. In the meantime, I'm starting to piece the mystery together. Looking at the scraps of paper from the team leaders all together, it looks like they're from a balloon manual. Why would Team Go Rocket need a manual for just one balloon? I'll need more evidence before I can make a definite statement on the matter. So the storyline is developing. More information is coming out. And it's interesting to what this is going to lead eventually. They're definitely hyping this up. Yeah, I think we've already run through all of the information, guys, for today. That is it. So, if more information comes out, I will make a new episode. And I will see you in the next episode.